everyone, it's Sammy from Sammy's Sweet Life, and today I'm going to go over my tentative 2024 annual goals. Now these are not set in stone, I haven't even written them in the book, but I wanted to go ahead and outline them for you guys since it is coming up on January 1st. I'm filming this a couple of days early. I want to be able to show you where I'm going with this. Full disclosure, we just decorated sugar cookies. I have gel food coloring all over me as like washing out the containers and stuff. I got it all over me, but I'm going to continue on and film this. I ended up making my Franken planner, which I've shown in a video. And so I have my annual goals in here on sticky notes. And then I have my January goals all outlined because I needed somewhere to start, but I'm still tweaking my annual goals a little bit here and there. So I will go ahead and show you guys my annual goals, how they are now, and you can see it's all post-it noted on the sections. I'll talk about each one. I will end up tweaking these, at least in the next couple weeks. I will tweak this here and there, but it gives me a starting point for my annual goals, and it gave me enough to make actual monthly goals for January. So let's walk through this. The Makselife is done into 8 categories and they are color-coded. I use the color-coded sticky notes to go along with that as well. So these are 1.5 inch column sticky notes, which are great. They work in the actual columns, which I can't show you too much. Let's see. Like I stick them in as my monthly spreads to make content. So I can't really show those very much, but they are in there. They fit great in the monthly calendars and also the vertical column, 1.5 inch vertical columns. Okay, anyway, let's go ahead and start talking about various goals here. We'll start with personal, which is the yellow. So I've got continue with Japanese lessons. I didn't make nearly as much progress in the Japanese language practice and learning as I had anticipated, but I was still chugging along with it and I want to continue with that. I also want to start practicing drumming more. I've dabbled a teeny tiny bit. So I played drums entering into middle school and through high school, and I was going to be in marching band in high school and quickly decided no. Like before high school started, I decided not to do that. So I just played drums at home. I had a drum set. And I have not played in years, like years and years, but John has an electronic drum set and starting to play a lot more, and it's totally motivated me to start drumming too. So I go in there and dabble here and there, but I want to get a little more serious about practicing a few times a week and getting my basic rudiments and drum beats like cemented in my mind so I can get in there and go wild and play a while. But right now it's very, very beginner rudimentary playing right now, but I want to get more into that and then use it up 2024, and I have to hash out the details of this. I want to like make sure I'm concentrating on specifically like my monthly kit from Hubman and Chub Girl. I get a monthly kit. I want to make sure I'm using up as much of that as possible in my planner decorating, and then also work through some other stickers, work through some washi tape, make sure I'm using more than just a black pen, things like that. So it's gonna all encompass that kind of like using up everything. And the same thing with this, creation versus consumption. It's kind of in the same vein. It can be two things: buying for the sake of buying. I want to be able to create more with what I do have, and it's also create more YouTube videos versus watching YouTube videos. So I want to just create more all around this year. And then AM PM planner sessions, I want to have a dedicated planner stack. I want to track certain things and keep track of certain things, journal about things, and all of that's going to be encompassed in my AM, PM planner routines. And then going with more creating, I still want to do Photo a Day 2024, but I still have gaps in 2023. So I want to make sure I'm completing all of 2023, and then I will continue on Photo a Day 2024. And it says new Dance Mom shirt each dance competition. So I did end up making one for our competition in November. I've got lots of inspiration for what I want to make. It's just like vinyl I cut out with silhouette cameo, and that will be to be determined the next few months. It'll be the first part of the year. And then work and learning, I use this for this channel, my Sammy Sweet Life channel. So I really want to get to 10,000 subscribers. I'm super close. I also want to grow my Instagram following. I've thought about this year after year and maybe even put it in my annual goals and then never really messed with it. So I want to get better about being able to post reels, short snippets of whatever video I have. I'd like to do YouTube shorts here and there too. So I've got lots of ideas for how to increase my following and be more consistent with things and dabbling a little bit further outside my filming comfort zone. Like right now, making YouTube videos super comfortable for me. Shorts and Instagram content feels very foreign. So I've got a lot of different things on here. So plan a month out in advance. That's using this content planner on my Makselife monthly spread with these kind of post-it notes. And then it says content planner and track metrics, real shorts for YouTube videos, toy around with video publishing times, which I talked about in my last Vlogmas video, make Instagram pics to go with each video, brainstorm memberships and offerings. So that would definitely be something I would be interested in. Just having a membership option and perks for you guys. It would be definitely a very small monthly fee, but I would like to be able to incorporate some extra perks in like that. Plan with me's, pillow chats, fitness, health check-ins monthly, and toy around with a weekly chatty video. So that would be like me sitting in those Vlogmas type of videos. It would be a similar vein as that. And then for family and relationship, I want to make sure that everybody's having one-on-ones with each family member. So Johnny's having one-on-ones with each girl, I'm having one-on-ones with each girl, and he and I are having date nights. Family dinners are really important to me, so I'm going to continue with that. Work on improving my communication. I'm a chronic people pleaser, and that's a really hard thing for me to reconcile. So I'm going to do that. Prioritize quality time at home or lunch dates. So since the girls are both in school, Stella has preschool a couple days a week, we can prioritize those lunch dates, and then we don't have to hire a babysitter, which is nice. So that's just all part of the family and relationships. Now moving on, we've got health and wellness. I've got quite a bit of goals for this one. I've got 2,000 bike miles, commit to wellness log and journaling. I'm going to use the Wonderland 222 for that one. Get back into my strength calendar, which is the hardcore on the floor calendar, or come up with my own version of that. I don't particularly love all the instructors, so when I see the hardcore on the floor calendar, they use a couple of ones over and over again on there, and they're just ones I don't particularly jive with, so I will pick my own here and there as well. Continue with more mindful eating, AM workout routines, start tracking weights and reps I use. So when I'm doing a strength class for Peloton, I will try to mark down in my fitness planner, like I used 5 pounds for my lights and 10 pounds for my heavies, like that kind of thing. So I can keep track and hopefully improve that over time. And then down here, spiritual and personal growth. I said read as a daily routine, yoga and meditation practice, nighttime creative journal. I'm going to use hemlock and oak for that one. And then do the work improving my inner self-talk. And again, chronic people pleaser, I'm trying to work on some of my inner dialogue and being a little bit gentler with myself. And then financial over here, meal plans around busy nights. Plan meals around busy nights. So there are a couple of dance nights that are super late, and I have to make those meals instant pot meals or crock pot meals or leftover nights. I need to be better about that because sometimes we scramble, and I do not like that at all. Do not like it being like, I forgot today's a late night, I'm going to be running around and then dinner's not ready. So I want to be more mindful of that. And then use spending log for 2024 and stick to my own allowance. I was really good about that certain months, and then I was really, really bad about that other months. We just bought a car, so I definitely need to work on making sure I'm not spending too much. Physical environment, continue to declutter and organize. I didn't get nearly as much done this year as I wanted to as far as organizing. I still have a long way to go, so I'm going to still truck along with that. And then stay on top of kids' closet and purge as needed. It's like they grow like weeds and they just constantly need new clothes. They constantly outgrow things. You know, they're growing very fast, so I have to stay on top of that. And then set up my reading nook. This is an area we took the recliner from Stella's room when she got a big girl bed, and now it's in our master bedroom. I want to make sure I'm setting up a little reading nook, and so I've got house projects separated here. I still have some blanks, but these are all things that I would like to get done, not necessarily this year, but in the near future. Ceiling fans, large window coverings, stair gallery wall, scrap gallery, and here just like kids art, my art, inspirational things. Dog family photo canvas, so we have a really cute family photo that we have the first day we surprised the girls with the dog. I love, love, love that photo, and I want it as a canvas. And then a big project, I'm hoping, I don't know, we bought a car, so I don't know if it's going to be in the cards this year, but my big project, I would love to get our mudroom made. It's just redesigning our whole little entry nook area. And then front plants, like in the front flower beds, and the IKEA little shelves. The shelf right here across my thing, I've got ones to go across the other part of the wall. They just haven't been hung up yet, and it involves Johnny getting in here and beveling edges and making them line up really nicely. So that's on my list, and that is it for the yearly stuff. And again, I'll tweak this, I'll add things, I'll take things off. None of this is set in stone. Clearly it's all on sticky notes, but January goals are written out. And they are set in stone. They are pen to paper and they are dot pen. I really do like these Moxie dot markers. I had fun being able to dot pen everything and it all coordinates nicely. I used some of the January stickers on here. So let's just walk through. This is me implementing some of those annual goals and continuing on with some of the things that I'm already doing. So this I feel like is the biggest section, is this like getting my new planner life in order after changing everything. You know, January 1st, all the planners start. So that's me like moving into the planners, getting used to messing with them in the morning and the evening, especially after like a big holiday break. We'll still be on break on January 1st, but like we're out of schedule, out of routine right now, and this is get back into the routine. So my focus is move into new planner routine and get cozy in the new planners. And we've got 15-minute AM planner session. That's just me coming in here, sitting down for 15 minutes and going through the planners, making my to-do list, making sure I know what has to be done during the day, what kids I need to drop off where, all the mom things and house things. And then also Japanese vocab practice and writing practice. I want it to be like a daily type of thing, like a vocab word a day kind of thing. And it will involve writing as well. One Japanese lesson per week. So that's just me still chugging along with Japanese lessons, but not making it something that's just a huge amount of stuff each week. And then Master 1 Rudiment. That's just a drumming thing. And 15 minutes PM planner session. Same thing, like a daily download, brain dump. Make sure I'm checking off all my little trackers and things. And then also use it up challenge. I want to hash this out a little bit better. It's just using up as much of the January stickers and stuff as possible. Like not to be crazy and just like cover the page in stickers, but use them where practical and decorate. Like even this, I would never normally decorate all of my extra pages, but now I want to use up my stickers. I want to make it pretty. So I put a few on here. And then for fun and recreation, Photo a Day 2024 starts. So I want to finish 1 month of Photo a Day, which would be December 2023. And then I also want to rearrange my scrapbook space. I think we're going to make this a dual office with me on this side, Johnny on the other side, and move my scrapbook stuff upstairs into the guest room, because when we have guests, it's really inconvenient for him to have to move his computer setup and come down here. I want him to feel comfortable where he's working, so it involves us moving some stuff around. And I don't really scrapbook all that much, so it doesn't bother me to have my scrapbook stuff upstairs. Most of it will stay down here anyway because it's mostly planner related stuff or scrapbook stuff that I use in a planner capacity. So it'll mostly stay down here, but I think the albums are going to go up and then some basic supplies will go upstairs. So that'll be a whole big project that might not even get finished this month, but we're going to start it, and we'll start it over actually this break. We talked about doing it after Christmas. And then here, work and learning, that's this channel. Get 1 month ahead on content schedule, rough draft. And that's again like in here with the sticky notes, and 3 videos per week, and I will be playing around with the publishing time of those. So that will be a fun adventure. And then family and relationships, I want to continue with family movie nights. We'll do those like every weekend or every other weekend. And then schedule grooming for Cloudlet for this month, plan lunch dates with Johnny once Stella goes back to preschool and Olivia goes back to elementary school, schedule girls' haircuts. They both need a haircut, so that needs to happen this month. And then plan monthly friend dates. So I ended up going out to lunch and having a few mom's nights in December. And I just want to continue growing those friendships. So I want to make it a priority to just get some friend dates on the schedule as well. And then over here, health and wellness, AM workouts back when school starts. So that gives me like 1 week in January to adjust before they go back to school. So I want to continue AM workouts once school is back in session. Right now I'm like, first of all, we were sick pretty bad. I think we had the flu. I'm pretty positive we had the flu or something very similar to that. And I haven't worked out in like 2 weeks. Like I have felt like absolute dirt. So I haven't done it, but that's my goal. Ride strength yoga is part of my workout. And then wellness log in my Wonderland 222, which I've talked about. I'll do a whole video on how that's working. And then spiritual and personal growth, morning meditation, start self-care journal. That's just me like trying to be more gentle with myself and hashing out my own thoughts about perfectionism and people pleasing and all that stuff. So that will be a completely separate private thing I will not share on here. I will not really discuss on here. It's just going to be a very personal thing for me. And then Club Moxie January calendar. I want to get the January calendar set up. I don't know if it's going to be on, where is it? It's this way. I don't know if it's going to be on this calendar or not, but I want to have the Club Moxie calendar all outlined. There are a lot of things now in Club Moxie. They're doing stuff multiple times a week. So I've got to keep track of some of that. And then for financial, build up savings, get our car payment on auto pay. So I've got to get all the car payment stuff figured out. It's just a whole process of that, like getting all the billing and stuff lined up. And then track personal spending. I will be using some space in one of my planners to do that. And then meal planning and cook from the freezer and pantry. And I want to be better about this. Our big freezer in the garage died, so we currently do not have a big freezer. And now it's even more crucial to work from the freezer since I only have the one in the house that's like connected to the fridge. So it's more important to make sure I'm using what we have. So I actually have room in the freezer. And then for physical environment, I want to go through the 2023 planners and purge anything that I can. Anything that I don't think I will be using or anything needs to go. And then put away Christmas. That's a whole exciting ordeal there. So getting out our other decorations, putting away all the Christmas trees and stuff. And then choose a blanket for my reading nook. And I don't know if that's going to be a blanket we already have in the house, but I want one blanket always in my reading nook because the kids take all the little blankets up from the house and I never have a blanket anywhere. I'm gonna be like, this blanket stays in this chair, do not take it. Or I'll buy one specifically for that chair, I don't know yet. And then get family canvas made with Cloudlet. We surprised the girls in January last year with him. And so for his 1 year adoptiversary, I'm gonna try to get that canvas made. So that is outlining all of the goals. Now, in order to like keep track of some of these, I will be using habit trackers like this, these weekly ones, even though these ones I think are supposed to be hydration trackers. I'm just using them like these ones, Monday through Sunday. I'll track some of these things on here. And then I also have some like monthly type of ones. There's a few different sheets that have these similar kind of monthly things. So I will end up seeing which ones I want as monthly trackers, and I will have some stuff set up on this dashboard page. So I'll have the weekly trackers on my weekly hourly pages that are set up very similarly to this. I've got a little meal plan, and I don't meal plan recipes every single day. I plan like 4 to 5 things a week and then build in leftovers here and there. We always have leftovers or things I can cook easily from the freezer for randomness, but I don't plan a meal every day because I found over the years I just don't get to every recipe. So that way I get a buffer for like just a freezer clean out night or leftovers nights, any of that thing. And then like my main to-do list things are going to come from here. So I'll have like 1 or 2, maybe 3 bigger things to conquer the week. I plan on putting here my daily habit trackers. I'll have monthly trackers on here. This will be like my dashboard page of what I need to work on, so I can flip back and forth to that. Also my monthly goals there. And then my weekly actions. My weekly actions are here in the back. And then I think this is going to be my photo a day, these ones. So I can put a little photo picture on each of these. So I'm still working on how I'm going to set up that photo a day, but I've got to write in my goals there, and then I'll have everything as far as tracking things. So I'll probably have like 1 or 2 of these kind of 30-day challenge type of things based on my goals that I wrote out. So I'll decide which ones are going to be my 30-day challenges, and I'll have them hashed out on that dashboard page. So there's a look at all of my goals. My annual goals, again, very tentative, can change. I will still be working on those a lot, but this is getting me started for this month. So I'm excited to dig into this. So I hope you guys liked a look at my goals. And now I would love to hear from you. What are your biggest goals for 2024? I don't know if any of mine are like stand out the biggest goals that I have, but I have a lot that I want to accomplish in the year. So I'm just gonna chug along and do as much as I can throughout this year. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, follow me along, and I will catch you guys next time. I plan on doing a plan with me, depending on when I get this one posted. I think January 1st, I'm going to try to do a plan with me. So be looking for that. I hope you guys had a great holiday. Happy New Year very soon. And I will catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.